Every human being starts the day with the exact same 86,400 seconds. It doesn't matter if you are coming from a background of wealth or if you are currently sleeping in a dark room with nothing to your name. Time is the one inescapable human equalizer. Someone like Oprah Winfrey built a global media empire using the exact same 24-hour window that you have right now. Legendary investors like Warren Buffett manage billions of dollars, yet they operate with the same daily time budget as someone who is completely broke. Most people cite a lack of time as their primary reason for failure. They hit the snooze button, linger over distractions, and allow their hours to slip away while waiting for the right moment to start. While everyone starts with different resources, the distance between your current status and your goals is bridged by the cumulative leverage found within those daily hours. Success depends on how those hours are managed. Modern culture is built on a foundation of constant noise and easy distraction. Our biology reinforces this, prioritizing safety and immediate comfort over the exertion required for high performance. Reaching the top 1% requires an exchange that most people find unacceptable. You have to endure the specific physical and mental inconveniences that the other 99% refuse to face. This scale shows the trade you have to make. You choose to forego immediate, fleeting pleasure in exchange for long-term self-respect and the ability to walk in your dreams rather than just having them. Relying on a feeling of motivation is a losing strategy. The brain is wired to keep you stationary to ensure your safety, meaning you will almost never feel like doing the difficult things necessary for growth. You cannot win a war against the external world if you are still losing the daily battle against your own mind. Real transformation happens in what we call the dark room. This is the mandatory period of isolation where you focus entirely on your craft, away from the eyes of an audience or the validation of a crowd. For many, this work begins at 4 in the morning. Waking up at this hour provides a tactical advantage, allowing you to complete your most demanding tasks before the rest of the competition has even opened their eyes. This level of discipline isn't about punishment. Choosing actions that serve your long-term interests is the most practical form of self-love you can practice. Mental toughness is not developed in a comfortable environment. It is forged when you voluntarily place yourself in highly uncomfortable situations where you have to fight just to keep your head above water. This daily micro-suffering, repeated without exception, forces you to discover your true baseline. When you are at your weakest point, you find the strength that was previously hidden. When you intentionally close off every escape route to comfort, the mind has no choice but to adapt and overcome the obstacle in front of it. A warrior's progress is defined by how they process failure. Setbacks like injuries or personal crises are inevitable, but they do not have to be terminal. Biology gives us a clear example in the shark. If a shark stops swimming or moves backward, it dies. Survival depends on constant forward motion. Humans face a similar choice during a crisis. Staying stationary or retreating into past regrets leads to psychological defeat. You have to keep swimming to survive. High performers treat a setback as a setup. They analyze the failure to find where they were weak, recalibrate their strategy, and use the experience to upgrade their skills for the next round. This unyielding mindset is visible in the greats. Even when pushed to absolute physical exhaustion, their focus remains entirely on the mission at hand. To the warrior mindset, every single obstacle serves as a mandatory path to a higher level of performance. Perspective determines whether a problem stops you or builds you. The truth is, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hold your hand or force you to get out of bed when the work gets exhausting. Excuses about fatigue, unfair circumstances, or a lack of time are the hallmarks of an average mindset. If you want results that aren't average, you have to stop using that language. This chart illustrates the cost of partial effort. Capping output at 80. Identify the one crisis or hurdle that you have been avoiding. Imagine yourself stepping into that spotlight today to confront that barrier head-on. To break through, you need an internal mandate, the belief that you can, the intent that you will, and the absolute necessity you must. You only have a brief window of 24 hours today. You are not guaranteed to see the sunshine on your face tomorrow morning. Your life is your responsibility alone. Stop waiting for the conditions to be perfect and choose to hunt your greatness in this moment.